Hey, what's up you guys? So it's been a long time since I've done a get ready with me, and I wanted to do one because I have a new way that I've been doing my makeup and a lot of you guys have been liking it. So I wanted to show you guys my updated like everyday makeup routine. My look is very basic, but it looks good, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, first we're just gonna go ahead and start off by applying our unit. Of course, the first thing we're gonna need is a brush. This is a flat top brush. This is from Wet n Wild. We're also gonna be using another Wet n Wild product. So this is the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation in the shade Mahogany. I'm gonna go ahead and put a light layer onto my wig cap, and then I'm also going to put a layer onto my lace front. So I am doing a 2-month update on this Beauty Forever hair. I did a review on this hair a couple of months ago. This is currently what the hair is looking like. It's just air dry right now. It's not wet at all. This is the natural texture of the hair when it dries. The top part right here is just a little bit frizzy. Voila. But you see what I mean, like how this top half is just a little bit frizzy, but the rest of the hair back here, this is just the natural state of the hair. Dry. It doesn't have any product on it. I don't have any products on my hair at all. It's completely dry. Y'all can see if I come up close how dry it is. So let me tell y'all this quick little story, okay? So I've been wanting to get my nails done, and I wanted to get like something crazy, like some cool designs, something ghetto and cute. But honestly, people that I have found, they had like really good prices or whatever. But the issue for me, honestly, was just the fact that they were talking about they don't go over other people's work. So the fact that I had my nails already done, like I just needed a fill. Like they wouldn't even do a fill for me because it's somebody else's work. So basically I would have to get like all of it taken off, and then the nail tech, the new nail tech that I'm trying to get, she would then do a whole new full set of acrylic. I've been getting my nails done at this new nail salon as of lately, and I like how they do my nails kinda. This was my second time going to that nail salon, but I just feel like they be rushing on my nails, and I don't like when people rush on my nails because it don't come out right. And like the rhinestone at the bottom, like this one is completely crooked. I don't know if y'all can see that. It's not even straight like how it's supposed to be. So this one, I was just over it, so I didn't even tell her to fix this one. But it was some other ones on my other fingers that were all messed up, and I'm like, girl, you don't need to fix that, honey, because no. I've been on a struggle for a minute now trying to find a nail tech that I like. So yeah, right now I just went ahead and put some of my Got To Be glue on my edges. This has been literally my favorite thing to use, and I'm like obsessed with this. Like, if you guys want to know my opinion, I feel like this is the best thing to apply a lace fronts with. If you haven't been using it, I promise you, just try it. You don't even need to use a blow dryer, even though y'all be seeing me use that. You don't have to use it. I just like to use that because it dries it up quicker, which will make it even more tacky. So yeah. Now, I don't have any makeup on right now, so my lace is not going to melt like how it normally does because I don't have any makeup on. I'm just putting it on my skin, but the lace has makeup on it. Another issue that I was having with this wig, honestly, is just the construction of it. Like the lace part, I just don't like how my lace was. Even when I first did this unit, like that was an issue because I just don't feel like I got enough of it in this unit, which is like weird because Beauty Forever usually is pretty good about, you know, that kind of thing. Like, I've done Beauty Forever wigs before, so that's why I'm like, I don't know if I've had this issue with all of their wigs or if it's just this one that was just a little bit different. Okay, so now we have our wig on. There is gonna be like a little bit of a white cast, so it's just gonna look that way. I'm not tripping though, because once we do our baby hairs and everything, we'll be all Gucci. I'm also just gonna wet this piece up here because you see it's like all dry. I actually need to put some conditioner in the hair because this part of my hair is really dry. And I really love this water bottle, but one of my subscribers bought this for me for my birthday last year. You all see how pretty this hair is? Like, this texture is everything. Highly, highly recommend it. But look, just that simple. And she's cute already. I don't even have to do much. I'm just gonna start giving myself some baby hair real quick. Just swooping it and duping it. This is why I don't use mousse anymore, because you see it don't lay the hair down. The hair lift right back up. It's stupid. It don't keep the hair in place. Like the hair lift right up as soon as you finish with it. I'm gonna just go ahead and put my Got To Be gel on there real quick. I've been in a funk lately. I'm not gonna lie. Like I haven't really been feeling like myself. Thinking about you know, really deep things, and I've just been in a different place lately, just because I really had a wake-up call recently, and I just value my life more, and I just want to only put my energy and my time into things that matter. I don't want to put my energy into drama. I don't want to put it into holding grudges with anybody or petty arguments. I look at things differently. I want to focus on things that matter. And if it's not about bettering myself or talking about something, it's even like certain music that I don't even listen to no more for that same reason. Cause it's like, y'all not talking about nothing. I don't, like, there's a mood, I have a mood when I want to turn up. And then there's a lot of times where I'm like more serious. I'm about my business. I'm like, I got stuff I'm trying to do. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it on up. I mean, I basically just did all my hair without makeup or anything. So we'll do the makeup last. And we're gonna get this hair done. So now I'm just taking one of these rapid strips. These have been another one of my favorites lately. Definitely a must-have. If you aren't using these, I definitely think you should check it out. Let's go ahead and wrap it on up. But I do want to put a little bit of this Cantu leave-in conditioner in here. This is a product that I use on my natural hair. I don't use this on my wigs, but this one is a little, it just feels a little dry. So yeah, I'm gonna be using a little bit of this and some water in my hair right now. Just in the front, I don't know, it just feels really dry up top. I don't know what it is about this front piece, why it feels so dry. Yeah, I'm mainly just focusing on the top half of my hair though. So yeah, y'all see, I don't know if y'all could tell, but I use this a lot. And I'm just gonna rub it in my hands, and then I'm just gonna rub it through the hair. That's definitely too much, but, and like y'all see, it is like some hair that's coming out. I don't know if y'all can see that on my hand. Yeah, it is some hair. There is some shedding. It's not bad, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna zoom you guys in a little bit, so now we can go ahead and get started on our makeup, so y'all know it's official. We won't be doing anything else with our hair, but I did just want to get the hair portion out of the way, because like I told y'all, the companies, they want to see the hair in the video. They don't be caring about all this other stuff that I be doing. They be like, girl, where is our hair? You was not finna make us pay for this video, and you only showed our hair for 5 seconds. So first we're gonna start off with our brows, and a lot of you guys have really been liking my brows or whatever, and I've been using this Colourpop Brow Boss. You can pick this up at Ulta, because Ulta does sell Colourpop now. You don't have to order it online, and this is like really inexpensive. I think it's like $6 or something like that, and I really like it. It comes with a spoolie on this side, and then this side has the product. It does come with tops, but I took the top off obviously. So right now I'm just gonna brush my eyebrows out. I need to like clean them up, honestly. I was thinking about getting them threaded, but I just be so scared to have anybody touch my eyebrows, like, cause if you mess my eyebrows up, like, it's so, your eyebrows are just so important. And a lot of times, like, I don't wear makeup, so my eyebrows have to look good, like, when I don't have, you know, makeup on. I don't like to twist too much of the product out, because then it'll cause it to break. So I start off at the tail, and it's gonna start off looking crazy, but it'll look cute later. But yeah, I've been using this product for like the past month or so. This is my second one that I bought. They do run out fast, but I just like how it works. I like how my eyebrows look when I use this product versus using like my Morphe brow cream, because that's what I was using before. And I still like that product, don't get me wrong, but I just like how quick I can do my eyebrows with this, you know? Like, it doesn't take long for me to do my brows when I use this pencil. But I am gonna go pick up another one. I might pick up a couple of them though, because I be going through these pretty quick. Because I used 2 within the past month, so. Yep, and that's the end of this product. I literally used the last bit. I had just enough to do my eyebrows today. That's crazy. So boom, so we have our eyebrows on. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and clean it up with another Colourpop product. And Colourpop has a lot of really good products. I don't know if you guys have tried their makeup out or not. This concealer is really bomb. I love it. It's just bomb. I can't talk and do my brows though, so y'all gonna have to wait.
your blunts and I ain't never coming down. Bitch, you ain't no Barbie. I see you working Arby's. Never too supersize it. Hurry up, I'm starving. Gnarly, radical. On the block, I'm magical. See me at your college campus, baggy full of Adderalls. Call me if you need a fix. Call me if you need a boost. See them other chicken heads, they don't ever leave the coop. I'm in the coop cruising. I got the stolen plates, serving all the fiends over there by the Golden Gate. Gucci, Gucci, Louis.
Okay, so now that I have my eyebrows shaped up, I can begin talking again. I don't know what it is. I think it's just because when you're doing your eyebrows, you're just like super focused and you're trying to make like these perfect lines. So you just have to concentrate. And I think that's why it's so hard for you to talk and do like your eyebrows or your eyeliner, because you're just like, I don't want to mess up this line. And my makeup routine is pretty simple. I don't really like, you know, do too much. But yeah, like I said, a lot of you guys have been liking it. So, and you guys have been asking about my makeup and what I've been using, and so I just had to fill y'all in. Okay, so currently right now, you guys know that it is tax season and a lot of people are doing their taxes, and when you're an influencer or you're a business owner, you're subject to pay taxes. It depends on how much money you're making doing your business. If you make over a certain amount of money, doing whatever small business that you're doing, then that's when, you know, you'll get your 1099. You'll get a 1099 in the mail from, you know, PayPal. That's where I got mine from. But there's a lot that goes into being a YouTuber, influencer, or a small business owner that a lot of people don't cover. Even people that I see that do like business YouTube videos, like their whole channel is based on business, they mostly just focus on the surface level stuff. Like they don't really go into like the background stuff that really matters, like bookkeeping. There is this app that you can get. I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys have heard of like QuickBooks, but there's an app that I just recently downloaded on my phone, and this will help me with my taxes next year because, girl. So it's called QuickBooks Self-Employed, and it looks like this. You guys should definitely get this app. I know a thing or two about bookkeeping, but I think it's so important. It's something that I would love to share with you guys, because this is the first time that I've done my taxes and I've made the amount of money that I made. Because last year was the most money that I ever made, you know, obviously, because that was my first year in business, like for myself. And when I went into business for myself, I made more money than I ever have working for any company, which I'm very grateful for, but it comes with a price. And if you're not aware of the different deductions that you can get, it also depends on what you're using. You know, are you using like a certain type of software? Are you gonna go to someone to file your taxes, or are you doing it by yourself? But for me, you know, I do everything by myself. I do my own taxes, I keep track of my own bookkeeping. But there's actually something that I wanted to share with you guys though. So if you guys are a small business, even if you're just now getting started, regardless of how much money you make, you definitely should use that app, the QuickBooks app, because it'll keep track of your mileage, because you know that's something else you can write off later, like your business mileage to your personal, but you can like keep track of that in there. You can take a quick little picture of like all of your receipts, and then you know you don't have to keep track of like all of your expenses, because right now I didn't use this app last year, and right now I literally have to go through all of my bank statements, all of my transactions. Luckily for me, I have a business debit card and then I have a personal debit card, and I typically use my business card for almost everything. Every time I go to the beauty supply store, and I typically go to the same places, so it was a lot easier for me to like search something in my transactions, like on my bank statement, and I was able to just like pull up all of these things and then just like, you know, later on just add it all up. So right now I'm just gonna, you know, lightly blend out my foundation on my forehead. But that's something that I wanted to tell you guys about, because I just feel like when I jumped into this whole like YouTube thing and this business thing, and I just got a completely different perspective on it, because I'm just like, dang, it's so much that people just don't tell you about. And taxes are a very like serious thing. Like you have to pay your taxes. You cannot avoid paying your taxes. Like you don't want to do that. You can go to jail, okay? And then also Another thing that I think you guys should do if you guys do have a small business is make sure that you have like a business savings account. So that way you can put money aside for your taxes before the year ends. You know what I mean? Like just like how you have like your regular savings account for maybe like your emergency fund. Everybody should have an emergency fund, by the way. And an emergency fund is just for like emergencies. Like you need money for this. Like there are certain things that happen to us in life that are just unexpected. Like recently my dog was injured. I haven't told you guys about it, but Bo, he hurt his leg. And you know, you want to have money set aside so if something like an accident or something like that happens, you'll have money to cover, you know, those payments or whatever you need to do. So you should do the same thing like for your business. Have a savings account for your business, or just, you know, even if you don't have a savings account for your business, just put money aside in general and just save your money. So that way when tax season comes around, you're not like panicking like, oh crap, I have to pay all this money. Currently right now, I'm still working on my taxes. Like I still have to finish it. I'm not done yet. I have until the end of this month to file. Well, e-file. If you're filing electronically with the IRS, you have until March 31st. So I have until the end of this month to finish it. But the good thing about, you know, the business that we have, you know, especially being an influencer, we get a lot of deductions and write-offs and things like that. So a lot of things we like, that's what that means. So you basically have an amount of money that you make throughout the year. You have to report, you know, what does it say on your 1099? They'll give you like your gross amount of how much money you made in the year. And I got three 1099s. I got a 1099K, and then I got a 1099 miscellaneous. The miscellaneous is just like, would be like, say if I work with a vendor and they'll accumulate all the money that they paid me, and then they'll send me a 1099 miscellaneous, and I have to report that money to the IRS. The best thing that I would suggest doing though is using TurboTax. This is not sponsored by them or anything, but I highly suggest that you use TurboTax if you're doing your taxes, because they just make everything really easy. The QuickBooks self-employed thing that I just showed you, that's also part of that whole little family tree of Intuit. And the TurboTax, I used to use that a lot even when I did my taxes when I was working a 9-to-5. I use TurboTax, and I now use it as well now that I'm self-employed. And they explain things to where it makes sense. They don't use like all these crazy big words. It's just a very easy thing to use. You do have to pay for it. I mean, you can use that as a write-off as well for the following year. So a lot of things that we have to pay for, don't be too like, you know, about it, because you'll be able to use it as a deduction later. So don't be like scared to spend money. It's okay to spend a little money, because a lot of stuff is like business related. Just like, okay, last year, you guys remember last year when I went to Atlanta or whatever, I was able to write my plane ticket off because that was a travel expense. You know, basically everything that I spent my money on in Atlanta, I use as a tax write-off. Everything, whatever I did out there, if I went out to go have fun, if I went shopping. But yeah, I definitely want to, I might even do like I might put something together for y'all to give you guys more information about, you know, taxes and filing your taxes and keeping track and bookkeeping and all those types of things. Maybe I'll make videos like that. I don't work for free though, you know what I'm saying? I can't give away too much free game. You feel me? I could tell you a little bit, because, you know, I'm definitely learning as I go. But like I said, there's so much information that is not provided by any YouTuber that I've seen. I don't see nobody talking about taxes on YouTube. Name a YouTuber right now that has videos on taxes. I'm not talking about some old white dude either. I'm talking about an influencer, like somebody that look like me. Ain't not one of them. And I mean, obviously, you know, the bigger you are, you can just hire an accountant to do all this type of stuff, which a lot of bigger YouTubers have. They do have accountants and stuff like that. But I'm talking about if you're a small YouTuber, or if you're just getting started, like this has been my first year as a full-time influencer, and obviously, you know, I also have a small business, Taste Levels, and I just think it's important for me to like share that information with y'all and just give y'all the 411. And speaking of business, I also wanted to talk about the coronavirus and how it has been affecting businesses. And also, I know a lot of you guys want to know whether or not it's safe to buy hair right now because of this coronavirus. Some people are losing their lives to this virus. I saw a video recently where there were people who were infected with the virus, and they were... I'm gonna list all the products and stuff that I'm using down below because I haven't been telling y'all. But anyway, so yeah, I seen this video where people were sick and they were literally coughing in their hand and like wiping it on like stuff that people would touch. So door handles, stuff like that. And I just thought that was so messed up and crazy that people are actually doing that. Like trying to further spread the disease. I guess they like, shit, I got this damn disease, I'm finna get as many people infected as possible. Like, that is so crazy to me. A lot of people have been scared to buy things online like AliExpress. A lot of girls like myself who do hair reviews, you know, our main, you know, contact is with people who sell hair on AliExpress. Now, there are certain companies, don't get me wrong, that I work with who are not on AliExpress. They have their own independent website, but some of them also have AliExpress store and they have their own independent websites. The only thing I hate about putting on my makeup is when I feel like I have hair on my face somewhere. But this is my favorite brush for my concealer. This is the Morphe M335. This is the brush that I'm using for my, y'all can't see that shit. But yeah, this is the brush that I like to use for my concealer. And I know I look really white right now, but we gonna fix all of that, don't trip. But yeah, and then also like for me, I was losing like in February. I'm still getting back pay from videos that I've done for companies. So like my money has been slow because certain companies, like they were working, they weren't in the office, and they had, when that outbreak happened, it was also during Chinese New Year. And I also want to point that out too. So if you are thinking about doing a hair channel, or your channel is mostly focused on hair, they have Chinese New Year every year, but their New Year is like a month. Like their holiday is like a month, so a lot of their warehouses and stuff like that be closed. But yeah, so yeah, there was like a point in time for like a whole month, you guys, where I was not getting paid for any of the content that I was uploading. But for me, I'm like really good with my money, so I know how to save. So in case stuff like this happens, you know, I'll be all right. But every year though, they go on their Chinese New Year holiday and they're not available to pay you because, you know, everybody's on vacation. So I just wanted to put that out there because you have to, around like December and November, I feel like those are the months, whatever money you're making during those months, put money aside so that one, you're straight during the Chinese New Year, and two, you're ready for tax season because you do have to pay your taxes. So just make sure you start saving up your money around that time of year, which is why now I understand a lot of YouTubers do Vlogmas. And the reason why they do Vlogmas is because you get paid more money during that time, because you're uploading obviously more content. The more you upload, by the way, on YouTube, the more money you make. But yeah, so the coronavirus definitely has affected my business as far as just like payments, you know, because a lot of people were out of office. Also, you know, some people are not trying to buy anything right now because they're like, girl, I'm not taking no chance on buying none of that stuff from China right now. But here's the thing that I do want to make known. Now that we have that out of the way, we know that obviously there is an issue in China. I do want to point out that there are companies, even on AliExpress, that have warehouses here in the US. On AliExpress, I know that they have an option where you can pick like US or you can pick China, like where you want it to ship from, instead of getting it from, you know, China. And a lot of companies do have that option. So I don't want you guys to feel like, okay, I can't even get no hair right now, or I can't get X, Y, and Z right now, because that's not necessarily true. There are companies that have vendors out here. Now, going forward, If you guys want me to disclose where the hair is being shipped from, then I can let you guys know where the hair is being shipped from, because you guys know I'm also still receiving hair. Just as much as you guys are buying hair, I'm also receiving hair from vendors. So obviously it's scary for me to, I hate how washed out I look. But yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know about that, because I know a lot of people were like, girl, is it okay to be buying hair right now? Like, I love the hair, but I don't know, girl. You know they got that virus going around. Girl, I'm right here with you. I totally get it. Now I'm gonna be using my Fenty Beauty powder. This is in the color Banana. This is what I've been using lately. I'm gonna look down just so that we don't have any creasing underneath, and I want to make sure that it's blended out before I even put the powder down, because once you set it, that's it. And then I take a little bit of the powder and I just put it on the back of my hand real quick, just to get any excess off, because we don't want it to be like too much. You see all of that? We don't want that. Now we can look down, and I'm just going to use patting motions and then just pat that underneath my eye. My nose, I do like to kind of bake a little bit. I put a little bit more on my nose, y'all see, because you can actually see the powder now on that one. That I do kind of bake a little bit, because I like my nose to look snatch. Then once again, looking downward, and you just want to press that powder in. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup routine, guys. I don't put eyeshadow or nothing like that. I just use concealer. And then now we want to catch that forehead. And then if it's looking a little crazy, that's what we have this big fluffy brush for. You just want to dust that off. And then also, I be having like these little lines right here. So what I have been doing is I have been baking that part of my face where those little lines would normally be. So like right here. And it's gonna look crazy for a minute, but it's just gonna have to. Cause I just hate when I have those lines. So yeah, it's looking like a little look like a little crazy ass mustache, but boom, okay, that's what we doing. So I'm just gonna let that sit for a minute. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and tilt my head back using this brush again, and then we're gonna blend out our lid. Keep your head tilted back so that it doesn't crease. And if you put a little too much, it's okay, because this side I put way too much, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now we're just gonna get this big fluffy brush, and we are going to dust away. And you see, I don't bake for long, okay? And then, you know, we gotta bring some color back to the face. It looks super white on camera, but it's really not even that white. That's crazy. They got me out here looking crazy, shouting. And then next I'm gonna be getting this brush. This is the Morphe M335. And I'm gonna be using my contour in Showmance. And I love Morphe products. I love Morphe. Like, you just can't go wrong. And I'll be using this darker side here. There's like a shimmer, which is like a highlighter shade, and then there's this part, which is the contour shade. So then I'm just gonna go ahead and give us some more color. In general though, you guys, I really just want to try to help more people out, like with their businesses and, you know, doing this whole YouTube thing. There's just so much information that is left out, and I feel like from the outside looking in, you would jump into being like a full-time YouTuber and end up being like completely like caught off guard by all of the things that go on behind the scenes. I'm getting a little bit bigger, so certain things that I've been doing, I feel like require me to have a manager. But now I can see why people have managers. I can see why people have assistants. I can see why people hire accountants and things like that. Because right now I'm doing everything by myself. And there are just certain business meetings that I've been having, and I felt like, dang, you know, if I would have had a manager with me, you know what I mean? And real quick, I'm gonna do my nose contour. Okay, so now I'm gonna be using this It Cosmetics brush. It's like a double-sided brush, and I'm gonna use a smaller side to do my nose contour. You jump into YouTube, like if you were to quit your job today and jump into YouTube, for me, it was a lot of stuff that I just have to figure out on my own. Like I'm still figuring out on my own, especially when it comes to like this new level. Like I'm literally in a new tax bracket. You feel what I'm saying? Like this is crazy. Like I've never been on this side of the fence. And I like to set my brows too, so it helps lighten it up too, especially in the front. because that's usually where I put it. I just like to put it in the front for real. And then I'll keep your eyebrows set in place, boo. You ain't gotta worry about nothing smearing off. And then I just take my spoolie ever so gently. So we're almost there, you guys. I know it looks like my hair is done. I mean, everything is done, but it's not. Actually, I could take this off though. Ooh. Oh dang, it's like stuck in my hair in the back. So boom, this is our hair. It's what our hair is looking like. I mean, I'm not really like crazy about my baby hair, I'm not gonna lie, but it's decent, I guess. It's decent or whatever. And I'll probably end up doing one of the, yeah, that's it. A little flip over like that, it's cute. Okay. And this eyeliner that I like to use is the Epic Ink Liner by NYX. It's my favorite. I definitely need to get a new one too. So I'm running out of this. So just pretty much like as I'm learning, I'm definitely like writing things down, and I'm just gonna start, you know, keeping track of like all the new information that I find out, so that in time, you know, I can share this information with all of you guys. So if you are trying to be a new YouTuber, that you're not blindsided by all this stuff because you're unprepared, basically is what I'm saying. Because I feel like when it comes to like bookkeeping, like that's not something that people keep track of. People get money, they get excited about all this money that they get it, and they just spending it. They're not thinking about, you know, keeping track of it. They're probably using cash. And I do not suggest using cash. I don't use cash in general just because I've been robbed before, so I don't carry cash. I always use a business debit card, and that's another thing. Some people probably are YouTubers and they don't even feel like they need to have a separate account from their personal account. And you should also, even if you're making money from your business, you should have a personal account so you can technically pay yourself weekly or however you want to do it. Paying for everything with your business card is the smartest thing you can do. So when it does come around to tax time like this, you know, you can be able to look back at all of the things you spent your money on over the year. And that's what I was able to do. Like I can literally go into my bank account, search up certain words, and then pull up different transactions that I had. But that's just a more tedious way to do it. That's why I'm trying to let y'all know right now, if you have a business, even if you're not a YouTuber, even if you have like, say you got your own eyelash company, because I know a lot of you guys out there, you guys be sending me your eyelashes, so I know you got a small business. Some of y'all do. You have to keep track of all the materials you're using. You also have to put in like the square footage of your home office. So for me, it's like the square footage of my living room, and then I had to put in the square footage of my whole apartment. Nobody is letting y'all know y'all can use your own damn house as a damn write-off. They even have a calculator online that'll give you an estimate of, you know, your square footage in case you don't know that. Camera equipment, any type of repairs. You could use your cell phone bill as a write-off. I actually had to pay for my phone, so the amount of money that you spent on your phone, like if you had to buy a business phone, you know, you can use that as a write-off. I just feel good though, just to be back and talking to you guys and getting things off of my mind, because sometimes I just need to talk. Sometimes that's what I need, and I feel like I've been needing that because I've just really been like down and haven't really been feeling like myself, honestly. So boom, there we got our liner done. The last thing, you guys, is the lashes. So I put all my lashes in this box. They're literally all thrown in here, but they're different, so that's kind of how I know what lash is what. And I like to tilt the lash up. Like you could put it like this, but I like to kind of tilt my lashes up a little bit because I like my eyelashes to like really be out there and be popping. Okay. And how you place your lashes is like everything. Like your eyelash will look completely different based off of how you put it on. Because you could have the same eyelashes on and your look be different every time. Other thing that I've been doing too lately is I've been putting mascara like on my bottom lashes, and I use this Benefit roller lash, and I like the wand on here. It's like really small, but I don't like my lashes to be like caked up, and I don't have long lashes either, but I just lightly do a little tiny layer. And then of course y'all know you gotta put that little fake mole somewhere. Everybody puts a fake mole. If you ain't got a fake mole, like what are you doing? Your makeup not even done without a fake mole. Then I use this Morphe Continuous Mist spray to set everything. Now, if y'all are like a really old subscriber of mine, doggone it, I done dripped it on my face. But if y'all are like a really old subscriber of mine, then y'all remember this. I used to use this like all the time. It's like my holy grail. Then I had switched to like that Mario Badescu. But the last time when I went to Morphe in that vlog, I bought this bronzer or whatever, I had picked this up too because I was running out of setting spray, so I had picked this up again. So I bought this super long ago from the Fox Hills Mall. This is so old, y'all. I don't even know if I'm supposed to still be using this, but whatever. I don't know, it's just like a gold pigment. So yeah, I just put like a little bit here at the bottom and it's so pretty. Zoom y'all in. But yeah, I just put like a little bit down here. But yeah, this is my everyday makeup routine. This is what I have been doing every single day for all of my videos. I don't know what eyelashes these are, so that's why I didn't mention it. Because like you guys see, they're literally all thrown in a box, so they don't have labels. I just don't like a lot of clutter, so I don't like keeping a bunch of different eyelash boxes. I throw them away after a while. And then I'm just gonna put on everybody's favorite lip gloss in the world, the beauty supply store one for $1. What you talking about? All that MAC and all that stuff is trash. MAC, I hate MAC lip gloss. I don't even know why I ever bought that shit. Cause I bought one last year and it was just like, why I buy this? Why did I let people convince me that I should get this? So yeah, you guys, that is the end of today's Get Ready With Me. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I did touch on a lot of different things. I wanted to give you guys an update on this hair from Beauty Forever Hair. This is my 2-month update, but I had it for basically like 3 months now, honestly, and I really like this hair. My favorite part obviously is the texture. Like even when it's dry, I did put some conditioner in this front half, so that's why it's like super tamed in the front now and it looks a lot better. But this is the hair in the back, and this is the natural texture of the hair with no product on it in the back, and this is product in the front. So but when they're mixed together, it's just like, baby, it's too cute. I ain't got no earrings on right now, but y'all get the gist. Y'all see what it is. Let me come in closer. You guys see my edges and everything. The last time that I wore this hair, I had it like up in like a little top bun or whatever. So yeah, super cute. If you guys are interested in this hair, a link will be listed down below so you guys can purchase this exact unit that I have on today. If you guys want any information about this hair, then definitely check out the description box. I will also have any coupon codes listed down there. Sometimes I post them in the comment section too, so if you don't see it in the description box, check the comment section and I might have put it down there. Also, if you guys have not seen the original video for this hair, definitely check the first video out when I first unboxed the hair so you guys can see what the hair looked like when I first got it versus now, just to give you guys a little bit of a refresher. Definitely click on that video. It'll be linked down below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Shout out to Beauty Forever Hair for sponsoring today's video, and I'll see all of you guys in my next one. Bye!